YAHAWAH, SHAM, YAHAWASHI, QADASH. Second, I want to give double honor to the Apostle Elders GreatMillstone, who roll well. Third, I want to say Shalom, Mahablabaki, Yashai, Sharala. Peace and love to you, hope of the elect that's pushing this truth out for because of the earth. So, this is just going to be a quick little, basically, lesson. Let's see. So yeah, this is going to be about, basically dealing with the world, you know what I'm saying? And, how we use it is not it's not abusing it, man, but don't basically become so engulfed in it, you know what I'm saying? So let's just go ahead. Let's see. Let's see if it comes up. Yeah, so that didn't come up, but let's see. Yeah, I can't even remember what that scripture is right now, but yeah, I'm just gonna stay on topic, so let's get it. So yeah, man, and a part of that is basically in this truth, man, you gotta come to grips with the fact that things that you're not perfect, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect, save the Father, you know what I'm saying? And the of course the few select over the course of time, but that's not the point that I'm getting at right now. The point that I'm getting at is don't let these things hold you down for too long, man, because if you do, then you'll hearken on them, and then you won't clean up, man. See what I'm saying? You gotta keep it moving, man. See what I'm saying? If you spill milk, you just sit there staring at it and harking on it, guess what? Then it'll mold, and then it'll fester, then it'll become a bigger problem. See what I'm saying? So just clean it up and get to moving on, man. See what I'm saying? Because these things are gonna happen, and there's worse things to come. See what I'm saying? And better things, but there's worse things to come first. So you can't be really dealing with these things for too long and letting them fester and turn into these bigger problems. You know what I'm saying? So let me just get into the scriptures right now. Let's see, man. I'm going off of another Akim from my camp, but let me just go ahead and let's see, man. See, I'm gonna get this actually while it's here, man. It's Romans 6 and verse 23. It said I'm sorry, verse 22. It says, but now being made free from sin and being servants to the Most High, he says, ye have your fruit unto holiness, and the end everlasting life. For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of Yahweh is eternal life through YAHAWASHI, our Lord, man. So you see what I'm saying? So yeah, of course we know that the wages of sin is death, but we were given somewhat liberty to be able to do the things that we do, you know, for righteousness' sake. And then we already know that these bodies are righteous as filthy rags, so you're gonna go off. You see what I'm saying? But you can't let these things just basically fester. So I'm gonna keep going. Let's see, man. Let's see. Second Esdras, and I'm gonna start up because it's a good chapter. Let's see. I'm gonna start at verse 10. Yeah, it says, "For the world hath lost his youth, and the times begin to wax old." It says, "For the world is divided into 12 parts, and the 10 parts of it are gone already, and half of the 10 part." It says, "And there remaineth that which is after the half of the 10th part. Now therefore set thy house in order, and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption." So that's our duty right now, man. See what I'm saying? And it says, I put a note on there. Let me see what that note is. Salaki, I'm kind of yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to delete it, but hey, I'm gonna revise that anyway. But it says, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption, man. So you see what I'm saying? So in this state that we're in, see what I'm saying? You can't be focused on, now of course you're supposed to basically work work on your own salvation. You see what I'm saying? And you got to reflect on yourself. And you got to examine yourself daily. But just because you're examining yourself and you see that you may be a little bit off, just as long as you know, are progressing, man, because every day is not going to be better than the last, man. See what I'm saying? You're going to be going through things, but you got to remember that the Most High has his hand in everything, man. The Most High Yahweh, man. So his hand is is in everything. So he's putting you to the test as his servant, man. That's why it says, take it cheerfully when thou receive chastening, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. And Yahweh I get to that, but just let me continue on this, man. It says, let go from thy mortal thoughts, man. Cast away thy burdens, the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature, man. So you got to put off now the weak nature, man. See what I'm saying? It says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, man. So basically, in this world, man, of course you have thoughts that are most heavy unto you, man. Because a lot of the men in the ancient world, they didn't even want to be here, man. See what I'm saying? They say basically how to just remove it, man. You know, they wanted to be removed even, you know, from this place, because they knew that, because of course having the knowledge that we have in this truth, we already know certain things that people don't understand to be factual, like the spiritual world and how it's better, you know, because they haven't been so people in this world haven't been put through these things, or haven't experienced them, rather be physically, or been given signs of these things, so they don't have the same train of thought as we do. They think that this is all that there is, man. But we understand that this is the valley of the shadow of death, man. See what I'm saying? So of course, with the knowledge that we have, you see, you eat the roll, you see what I'm saying? First it's sweet, and then it becomes bitter, because you understand the things that you're gonna go through, that you're going through now. See what I'm saying? Then you start getting into that woe is me spirit, man. You know, who shall deliver me in those days? You know, and you don't want to be like that, man, because you already know that it was set from the beginning, man. So you just play your part, and how it should be is how it's gonna be, man. See what I'm saying? You can't change it whether you want to or not, man. So, and then your nature, just work on doing you, and not doing you, but work on doing better for yourself in the name of YAHAWASHI, man. See what I'm saying? And let's get it, man. It says, and set, verse 15 again, it says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times, man. So you see what I'm saying? Because for here we have no continuing city, man, but we seek it for such as one to come, man. So you got to remember, yeah, we can use this world, but don't abuse it, man. See what I'm saying? Because it says, for yet, and here's a point, man. It says, for yet greater evils than those which, this is verse 16, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter, man. See what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So this is weakening, man. It's this world is fizzling away, and by this world I mean this kingdom, this establishment. It says, for look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evil increase upon them that dwell therein, man. So you see what I'm saying? As it gets weaker and as it fizzles out, it's like an economy, man. As an economy, if the economy is going down, as it fizzles out, crime goes up. You know, people start getting desperate. They need food. They need some income. They need to wash their ass. And then things start to get worse and worse and worse. And that's what's happening, man. See what I'm saying? Other people want to accept it or see it or not, but that's because they don't know about anything that's to come after. You see what I'm saying? They only know about this now, but we know for a fact that there's something after this, because we were gifted that knowledge, which is what sets you apart. So be cheerful that you even have that knowledge, man. And that alone should keep you going, man. But let me keep going. It says, for look, much of the world, is verse 17 again, much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall increase upon more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein, man. So it says, for the time is fled far away, and leasing is hard at hand, for now hasteneth the vision to come which thou hast seen, man. So you see it, though it tarry, wait for it, man. See what I'm saying? Because it's set for an appointed time, so now it's hastening. So as you see it withering away, that's how you know it's coming close to that end, man. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you just got to do your duty, man, because, and the key is, it says that them in the world, man. So you see what I'm saying? So you got to be out of the world. So you're going through things, but really what you're going through feels like it's punishment, but it's not. It's training, man. Because when you're in the gym, See what I'm saying? Though, even though it hurts physically, afterward you feel better, and that's the truth, man. When you go through a trial, you know, and then after it's completed, you get a reward. And then you feel better, man. See what I'm saying? You're stronger. You see? So the gym can sometimes feel like a bad situation, but it's not, man. You're really there to work out and get stronger, and that's really your situation. But them demons will get on you, man. They'll trick you into thinking that situation, which is really just for training purposes, is something that's to put you in a state or something that's a bad situation, man. See what I'm saying? But really, this is not a rest, man. We're not supposed to be having all types of fun here anyway, man. Though it'll happen, you know, because we're of course in this flesh and we're in the world, you know. You go out, you want to get a chick, sure, whoop-de-whoop, man. See what I'm saying? But afterward, then you gotta remember where your situation is, man, because the Lord will get you to remember real quick, man. Let me go ahead and continue this.